What's going on? Thank y'all for being here, man. Let's see if I can fix this. All right, let's see. Here we go. There we go. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. We're gonna do I'm gonna give a shout out to the family TV or the family over on YouTube. Make sure you head over there and show his channel some love, man. He's one of the content creators, one of the YouTubers I truly fuck with. But that's neither here nor there. Reality is blah blah blah. The reality is simple. Welcome to Just Saying Podcast. I'm your host, Kane CEO. And today we're going to be going over this video of ATL man killed his wife, his stepdaughter, and 2 grandchildren because she threatened to leave him. This video it's going to be fucked up, man. Like, just by the title. I haven't seen it yet, but you already been heard the information about it. But basing it off the title, I don't see this as being anything that's going to, that's going to be anything that's not disheartening. So, that being said, let's get right into the video.
For me and stuff like that, this is like one of my worst nightmares come true, and I don't wish this for nobody. And I just hope all y'all are able to tell y'all family and y'all mamas and y'all sisters how much y'all love them, because you never know when you'll be able to see them again. This shit, I don't wish this on nobody, but thank y'all. I can't respond to everybody because my nails are too long, but thank y'all so much for everything. I really appreciate it. I keep posting a lot because I just don't know what I would do if I don't have something to do, and I just don't want to call. My big brother lost his kids, both of his only kids, his mama and his baby mama, soon to be wife. Thank y'all for praying for me, but please just pray for him too, mostly him, because he's going through it the most.
Story we brought you last night is breaking news. 5 people dead in what police call an apparent murder-suicide.
Honey, what keeps your proposals
What I want to say is, before we get into the meat of this video, if there is individuals out there who's suffering from domestic violence, whether it be physical domestic violence, whether it be mental and emotional domestic violence, which we call psychological domestic violence, where people make you feel less than or not worthy of, so they can abuse you mentally and take advantage of you and keep you confined to whatever they want you to be, make sure you try to find help. Reach out to people who understand you. Reach out to people who have who been through similar certain situations that can help you find your way out. These things are not easy. They're not fun nor funny. They're not a joke or a laughing matter. There's a lot of people who end up dead behind spousal abuse, ego, pride, jealousy, or whatever else they want to implement and consider it some kind of love, some deranged love triangle, whatever it is. The fact of the matter is, as a human, you should be able to make whatever decision you want to, whether you want to be with the person or not. It's not up to them if you want to be if you are together or not. Anyone who has that kind of issue where they want to tell you that you can't be with anyone but them, they need psychological help and they aren't fit for a relationship. Just saying.
Really,
Chanel Carter can't believe.
really, it's devastating, really.
Chanel Carter can't believe it.
It's like a big hit on the family.
Her mom, sister, niece, and nephew all dead.
I'll never be able to talk to her or laugh at her again, or be able to, talk to my mom or laugh with my mom again, or hug any of them. I kind of thought something was wrong.
Carter says she last saw her mom last week at the hospital.
I was able to tell her I love her, and she told me she loved me.
She texted her mom early last week about going to the grocery store. Her mom never texted back.
The next 2 days, she wasn't responding to me. I flashed my own light in the back window, and that's when I seen a body on the floor and a baby's foot on the bed.
Family, in this video, we talk about a story.
And that's something that's fucked up to, you know. We talk about the grandchildren. We talk about these little kids. Like,
Of a family of 5 who was left in a home deceased for almost a week. Now, as you guys heard from the intro, it wasn't until the daughter of one of the victims came inside their home and saw a dangling handbook to speak on actually what happened. Today we talk about it, but most of all, after paying our respects, we also see where we can go to give help if we feel the need to do so. So before we go over this one, I want you guys to remember, I don't give you no angle, I just give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We're gonna jump right to it. Fan meet.
Yes, like speaking of which, if you haven't done so, if you're over here on YouTube, make sure you go over to the family, hit that subscribe button, like, you know how we do.
43-year-old Molly and Johnson. This is Molly and boyfriend, Jonathan Darden. He's 42 years old. They live in Atlanta, Georgia. Their apartment is located on the 2100 block of Vineyard Walk. Now also living inside that apartment with Molly and Jonathan was Molly and daughter Kaylin and her 2 grandkids, 5-year-old Jador and 1-year-old Jontavius. The family was last seen by neighbors celebrating Thanksgiving and making plans for Christmas. A week after Thanksgiving, she was last seen by her daughter Chanel Carter. She told authorities a couple days later she texted her mom, and she instantly knew something was up. Quoting, "The next 2 days, she wasn't responding to me." And on Saturday, December 7, 2024, Carter called the police for a wellness check and tagged along. That's when she saw all 5 bodies deceased inside the apartment. They all 5 rest in peace and love and condolences to their families.
That's fucked up. To message your mother, you know, right before Christmas, right after Thanksgiving, just to talk to her, see how she's doing, and for days you get no response. And in the bottom of your heart and your stomach, you feel something was wrong because this is your mother. And you know this is not like her. You go along with the wellness check, with the welfare check, to make sure that everyone in the house is okay, or that she's okay. And you get there and you see the feet, the deceased bodies of babies, a 1-year-old, a 5-year-old, and along with other people, but particularly your mother. It's just fucking crazy.
We brought you last night as breaking news. 5 people dead in what police call an apparent murder-suicide. It happened at an apartment complex in DeKalb County. Police have yet to identify the victims, but Fox 5's Kim Luffler spoke with the neighbors. They say they knew the family who lived in the apartment where the bodies were found. Kim.
And this is sad. My thing is this, you know, if you feel like you want to take your life, and I'm not trying to be an asshole or be evil or anything, but if you feel like you want to take your own life because of whatever situations is happening, somebody don't want to be with you, whatever you do, take your own life. But why would you take a bunch of people with you? Like, why would you kill her, the stepdaughter, and the babies? The babies, 5 and 1 years old. Just kill yourself.
Friends of the family who lived here tell us they really brought the community together, just having neighbors over for Thanksgiving.
She was my friend, my aunt, my guardian angel on earth. Like,
neighbors of the Vineyards of Flat Shoals Apartments can't believe the family who lived here is gone.
Thanksgiving, we sat down here, we had a good time. We were down here planning Christmas, Monday, helped them decorate put up the tree, do the windows, all of that.
Passion Hall says a woman lived here with her boyfriend, her daughter-in-law, and her 2 grandkids. DeKalb County Police got called to this apartment around 7:30 Saturday night to do a welfare check. When they got there, police say they found a 43-year-old woman, a 32-year-old man, a 26-year-old woman, a 5-year-old girl, and a 1-year-old baby boy, all dead inside with gunshot wounds. Police called the incident a murder-suicide.
That's sad. Like to take somebody's life, to take a bunch of people out of here, and then to kill yourself. Like, what's the point of taking them if you're gonna take you anyway? And what's the point of taking you if you take them?
Those kids were precious.
That's cowardice.
Truly gifts from God.
Hall says she'll always remember how the family opened up their arms to her and her kids and made her feel like one of their own, especially the grandmother of the youngest victims.
She gonna tell you to toughen up. Like, stop happen. Look, you gonna have to toughen up. That's life.
Right.
But, girl, I ain't gonna be able to toughen up from this one. It was my family. My family from another, and it's sad.
Police still haven't said exactly what led up to all this or who the shooter was. Of course, as we learn more, we'll be sure to bring that right to you. In Atlanta, Kim Luffler, Fox 5 News.
You know, that's sad. You know, again, like this is hard to dissect, and it's hard to understand, to honestly be able to react to, because this is not something that you would really want to be reacting to, especially for somebody like I'm saying. I'm not even gonna try to tote any horns. I'm saying I would have said two, but I said tote. I'm showing them bitches off, but I'm not gonna try to showcase my own grief and anger. But my family went through the same thing, something similar to this. I'm saying about a year or so ago, and you know it's not one of those things where you can ever honestly prepare yourself for it, because you have to understand, for families of the victims of murder suicide, it's not fun. You know, we have to evaluate everything. We have to go over every detail. You know, how could we have stopped it? You know, it's a guilt trip that lies on the individuals. But to be able to be somebody who can do this and then take yourself away, like, that's cowardice. That's pussy.
Shortly after making that discovery and talking to authorities and the news, Chanel had went to Facebook and expressed her concerns and spoke out about what happened inside that apartment.
This is like one of my worst nightmares come true, and I don't wish this for nobody. And I just hope all y'all are able to tell y'all family and y'all mamas and y'all sisters how much y'all love them, because you never know when you'll be able to see them again.
It's a fact.
This shit, I don't wish this on nobody, but thank y'all. I can't respond to everybody because my nails are too long, but thank y'all so much for everything. I really appreciate it. I keep posting a lot because I just don't know what I would do if I don't have something to do, and I just don't want to cause. My big brother lost his kids, both of his only kids, his mama and his baby mama, soon to be wife. Thank y'all for praying for me, but please just pray for me.
Again, like I say, the toll that it takes on a family, like, dude, as a father, he couldn't even get vengeance for his child. You know what I mean? Like, so he's going to need a lot of counseling. I mean, a lot of counseling, because this is the mother of his children, and his mother. You know what I mean? So he don't have one particular angle of grief. He literally has to cover the whole spectrum and be like, man, this is like this shit's sad, man.
For him too, mostly him, because he's going through it.
Now, the brother she was talking about was John Tay. He went to Facebook and said the following: bro, nothing in life could compare me for this shit, bro. Nothing, bro. My whole life has been took from me. My mama, my kids, my baby mama, all murdered, bro. They got their life took from them, bro. They didn't get to live because somebody else decided that. I'm broken, bro. I can't feel shit at all. I can't stop crying. Oh, wish this shit was a dream. I wish I wasn't posting this. I wish I didn't have to find out while being so far away. My son just started saying daddy. He was just standing up. My baby girl was back in school, and she loved school so much. I was just teasing my baby mama on the phone about our son saying daddy. My mama just got good news and didn't need a surgery because they didn't find what they were looking for. Their lives were all in good places. And growing up, I keep asking why. I hate this shit, man. I just want my mama. I can't get my kids forehead kisses. I won't hear my son call me daddy in person, bro. Yo, bro, please send me prayers. Please, bro. I'm trying so hard not to break, man. Please pray for me. I want to pause this video until you...
And like shit like that, bro, like even just reading that message, you know, from this man who's 2 children, his wife, his girlfriend, fiance, and his mother were taken from him. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit's that's not easy to cope with. And that's, you know what I mean? And there's nothing that could ever prepare you for any messages like that, any information like that, or anything that even fits that narrative. I just wish, I don't know where we are as a society, and I don't know how we got here. I just wish we leave this shit immediately.
Fam, you in my prayers.
Go back to where it was.
And love your weight. Here's some photos of John and his mom and John and his family. And Chanel also went to Facebook to repost. She also quoted, "My mom, my sister, my niece, my nephew, all gone. I can't take this shit for real." Broken heart emojis. And as people speculate what was the motive, Chanel said this: "My mom boyfriend shot everybody, including my... She wanted to leave him. Don't call or ask me what happened. You will be cursed out." Now emotional, but Chanel brother also went to Facebook and said the following: "My life was just started. Ma, I'm about to get married. I'm crying now. I can't see you, JD and JR walk the aisle. Ma, please pick up. I'm still going hard. I'ma do this I love y'all too much for me to give up now. I can't even buy you a crib or put you in one. I wanted to pay your bills, Ma. I'm doing this thing called life. Please tell me one more time it's gonna be alright. Please. K, man, I can't even explain. Man, you was a big help in my life, for real. I'm about y'all." Now the family had made a GoFundMe to help with the funeral arrangements. I'll leave the link in the bio for those who feel the need in their heart to do so. Jonathan, Marlian, Jador, Jontavius, and Kaylin, all 5 of you guys rest in peace. And love and condolences to the families. Family's a very unfortunate story. A man who, according to the victim's daughter, took everyone's life, including his, because she wanted to leave a month before Christmas. Let me know how you guys feel about this one in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Until then, I'll catch you guys on the next.
This right here, I'm gonna leave this segment right here at the end. This is for the men. It's very imperative that you raise your sons and you teach your sons that it's okay if you and her break up. It's okay if y'all aren't together, because the same way you and her found each other, I guarantee you can find anybody else. This is for the women. It's okay to leave him. It's okay to walk away, because the same way you found him is the exact same way you could find somebody else. The reality is you don't need another person to validate you. You need you to validate you. And if you can't validate yourself, no one else can give you what you're missing, because the only void you're seeking is the one that you can't find via self-validation. And the self-validation comes from low self-esteem. It comes from self-hate. It comes from a lot of things that make you look at yourself in the mirror and not feel comfortable. But the reality is you have to feel comfortable in your own skin and be able to look in that mirror and see and be happy with what you see before you can ever start anything with someone else. Because if you want long-term with someone else and you can't even take long-term with yourself, then you have a problem. You need to seek help. You need to seek time. Seek a moment just to be alone and figure out who you are before you try to engage in anything that's going to involve anyone else other than yourself. It's selfish. It's arrogance. It's evil, and it's prideful, because the end game is people like this who feel like if you leave them, it's going to break them so much that they have to take your life and theirs. Like there's no one else in the world who can ever replace you in their life. So they have to take you out, and anyone else that's around. That's sad, man. Condolences to the family of the individuals who was taken. Don't give a flying fuck about the